Okay, now it made me flip up my screen. I will never try to bring up a ball game on my computer again because I've got to turn everything. Okay, maybe we could get a few people back in. I'm sorry that that happened, but when I went in and tried to bring up the game through YouTube on my other browser, it cut me off of my live stream and I couldn't get back on. And when I did just get back on, it locked it in vertical and I can't change the vertical. So we'll have to do it like this or not do it at all. I hope I get people back in, like Connie and Gladys, and I don't know how well it's going to work because this computer's not cooperating with me tonight. Got to plug my phone in so it will charge. I don't want my phone to die. It's down to 40%. I guess I've lost everybody. And now the internet is not very good. My laptop, I get the wheel that keeps spinning around, but so far my uh, other thing is all right here. Let me check out something. I hope I don't cut myself off again. Do I have anybody watching? Shows I got 5. I have nobody in chat. I'll deal with that later. I'm just trying to get back on my live again. Hey, Susan. I'm sorry about what happened, but I was trying to bring up the game. And when I subscribed to that uh, channel where it said you could watch it for free, it cut my internet. I mean, it cut my live off somehow. I don't know how it did that. And then when I tried to get back on, it had me locked in vertical. And of course, once you're live, you can't change it. So I said, oh, well, I'm back. I might be the opposite way. I'm vertical instead of horizontal, but I'm back. There's Shatika. Hi, Shatika. Maybe Gladys will come back in and Connie if they can, and if they can't, then that's okay too. I don't know what was going on. You know, I told you when I tried to subscribe to that CBS to watch the game, it kept putting up that virus warning screen, the red one giving a warning not to venture to that site. And it cut my live stream off. And it took me forever to get my live stream back on. And when I did, it's locked in vertical, so I can't change it. So we'll have to put up with that for the rest of it. Oh, your computer was acting up before that too, huh? How's Shatika doing today? And got T. Sharon. Hello. Just finished cleaning up the garden. Well, it's been raining here for 2 days, so I haven't been able to do anything in the yard yesterday or today. And I don't know what it is. It could be the weather, but I keep getting the wheel on my laptop screen. You know, where I'm watching the live chat. It keeps spinning around. And I hope that's not affecting the reception that you're getting of the live. Well, we're back up to 10. Maybe Gladys and Connie will come back in. I don't know. But I was going to try to stay up with, you know, what was going on with the game, but doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. But I've still been hearing a lot about the Joel Osteen shooting.
Texas, and I stand before you today, unfortunately, to report on the tragedy that occurred just before 2 o'clock at Lakewood Church as they were in between services. I'll leave the details of the first responders' reaction in a timely fashion to Chiefs Fenner and Chief Pena. I want Houstonians and surrounding communities to know that the first responders are doing their job in protecting the public, Houstonians, and surrounding communities. I also want everyone to know that this is a perfect example of the collaboration between departments. It's exactly what we've been calling for. HPD, constables. I could just go through a list of multiple agencies representing their agencies in a very responsive way. We want to give our condolences to Reverend Osteen and his congregation. It's unfortunate on a day that we want to attend church, watch America's #1 sports event. We find ourselves gathered here to respond to this tragedy. We want Houstonians to know that they are being protected by their first responders. We want to thank the Houston Fire Department for their quick response, the medical profession who is tending to one of the injured. So, as mayor of the city of Houston, I want to assure everyone that everyone is at work doing their job. Let's come together on this beautiful day, a day that we're experiencing a tragedy. Let's hug our loved ones. When you leave here today, go hug your loved ones and say a prayer for those that are involved. Say a prayer for those officers that had to drop this suspect. They're suffering right now. And all these other first responders that I'm surrounded by, they're doing their job so we can be safe. At this time, let me yield to our police chief, Troy Finner. Thank you, Mayor.
This was a woman that did this shooting at Joel Osteen's church.
Like the mayor said, and I think the most important message, before I get into details, is talk about the resiliency of our great city. And we worship together, we cry together, but we rebuild together. This is a tragic day to watch how we stand together. No suspect or suspects will tear down our city and our places of worship. Pastor Osteen is standing with us and all of our partners. And I want to thank them all, our local, our state, our federal partners. I just want to give some detail here, but pray for everybody that's involved. The victims who I'll discuss here. And the unsaid victims. Those individuals that came here to worship today and had to witness this. But rest assured, in this city, we're going to stand strong and we're going to move forward. So approximately at 1:53 p.m., a female, approximately 30, 35 years old, entered the property on the west side here in the parking lot of Lakewood Church. She entered the building. She was armed with a long rifle and a trench coat with a backpack, accompanied by a small child, approximately 4 to 5 years old. Once she entered, at some point she began to fire. I want to compliment the off-duty officers who were working extra employment here. One TABC agent, 4 years of service, 38 years old. An HPD off-duty officer, 28 years old, 2 years of service. Both officers, the officer and agent, engaged, striking the female. She's deceased here on the scene. Unfortunately, a 5-year-old kid was hit and is in critical condition at our local hospital. There was a 57-year-old man who didn't have anything to do with it, I don't think, was shot in the leg. He's seeking treatment in the hospital. So let's all pray for each and every one of them. Once she went down, officers reported back to us that she threatened, that she had a bomb. So we searched her vehicle, our bomb squad, and also the backpack. No explosives were found, but she was also spraying some type of substance on the ground. So HFD came and the fire chief will speak briefly on that. But again, we're going to stand strong. Again, I want to commend those officers. She had a long gun.
People have had enough, and they're going to vote accordingly.
Looks like the world was much more stable when President Trump was in office.
Now looks.
I mean, that's
It
awful.
was. We were signing peace deals instead of sending proclamations of war. You know, there weren't.
A woman, what I can't even imagine why she would go into the church to do harm to anybody, especially bringing her 5-year-old child with her. That is so outrageous. I mean, but I mean, hey, you know, the men did it here a while back, not too long ago. You know, you heard of these men going into the churches and opening fire on people. And now we got women doing it. Next thing, we're going to have women going into the schools doing the killing. It's not going to be just the men.
Worse. But they stepped up and they did their job. And I want to thank them for that. As you know, when the officers involved in the shooting, we conducted a criminal investigation, Harris County District Attorney's Office, and also both agencies conduct administrative investigations. That will take place. Both of these officers will, and the officer and the agent will be placed on administrative duty. But again, let's pray for
It's in
everybody.
Houston, Texas,
And, we stand
Joanne.
strong here in Houston. I'll pass it on right now. Let me say this too. Places of worship. That's what they are. And that's what they will remain in our city. So it's just an opportunity for us to refocus and make sure that we all look out for one another. There will be increased patrols and a lot of conversation in our command posts with our federal partners and our local partners. But we're going to increase those patrols in and around those religious institutions. And it doesn't matter which faith. We love everybody here in our city, and everybody's important. So let me pass it on to Fire Chief Pena.
Thank you, Chief, and thank you, Mayor. First of all, let me thank all the agencies that are here with us.
From what I understand, she was saying that she had a bomb. Or she told him she also had a bomb. I mean, it's so crazy.
Approximately at 1:53 p.m., a female, approximately 35 years old, entered the property on the west side here in the parking lot. She entered the building. She was armed with a long rifle and a trench coat with a backpack, accompanied by a small child, approximately 4 to 5 years old. Once she entered, at some point she began to fire. I want to compliment the off-duty officers who were working extra employment, both officers, the officer and agent, engaged, striking the female. She's deceased here on the scene. Unfortunately, the 5-year-old kid was hit and is in critical condition at our local hospital. There was a 57-year-old man who didn't have anything to do with it, I don't think.
That's just so unreal. I mean, I can understand her having some grief with somebody in the church and to go in there to do something about it, but to take your child with you, put your child's life in danger because you're mad at someone, I can't see that. But I tell you, people today, I just don't know. Let's see what Joel has to say about it.
I know this might seem out of the blue, but I got Jesus here, and we were wondering if you might want to pray with us real quick. Not the act.
First, I'll thank Chief and the Mayor and Chief Pena and all of these men and women did an amazing job. And it's just, you said it, Chief, it could have been a lot worse. Of course, we're devastated. I mean, we've been here 65 years and have somebody shooting in your church. But, you know, we don't understand why these things happen, but we know God's in control, and we're going to pray for that little 5-year-old boy and pray for the lady that was deceased, her family and all, and the other gentleman. But I don't know. It's just kind of in a fog. But just believe that we're going to stay strong. We're going to continue to move forward. And there are forces of evil, but the forces that are for us, the forces of God, are stronger than that. So we're going to keep going strong and just doing what God's called us to do, lift people up and give hope to the world. Again, I want to thank all these gentlemen because, I can only imagine if it would have happened during the 11 o'clock service. We were in between services going into the Spanish service. So, if there's anything good of it, you know what? She didn't get in there and do a whole lot worse damage. So we thank God for that. He's watching over all of us. And as the chief says, we're going to keep going strong and bringing hope to the world. But thank you again, gentlemen.
Thank you, Pastor.
I don't get it. I mean, I know there's a lot of bull crap that goes on in churches, don't get me wrong. And I, for one, don't ever intend to set foot back in another church, but that's me. That was my experience. So there is no telling what was going on with this lady to make her do that. And it's not beyond people like Joel Osteen to have affairs with the women. She was supposed to be like a 30-year-old woman that did this. So I can't imagine what was going through her mind, that she had such hatred or so much against Joel Osteen's church that she'd go in there with a gun, a rifle, dragging her 5-year-old child with her, and even telling them that she also had a bomb. She was after somebody. Sounded like for some revenge or something. And it could have been Joel she was after. Who knows? They've been known to have affairs and all kind of crap. I mean, I never liked Joel Osteen. I listened to him a few times. And to me, it was just a money-making thing. Church was a money-maker to him. It put him in his multi-million-dollar home. It put him in his multi-million-dollar church. Yep, got to have a checkpoint at the door, April. Yeah, it's going to be the place they're going to have metal detectors at church doors now. I mean, it's bad. I mean, but there is some bad stuff that goes on churches. I found that out the hard way. That's why I don't go anymore. I mean, I believe in God. Don't get me wrong. I believe in the Bible. But I don't believe in the way they run in churches today. So I choose not to go. And you don't have to go to church to be a Christian. You don't have to go to church to believe in God. That's the way I look at it. They have a metal detector at your hospital. Well, yeah, that's a good place for one. When I was in the hospital having my back and neck surgery, they brought this lady in. Well, she was in the hospital. She was in traction. But to back it up, she had a restraining order against her husband, who had been real physical with her. He threatened to kill her. Well, she was in the hospital, in traction, and they had a guard at her door at one point. And he came, vandalized her car that was in the parking lot. He came up, got through security. For some reason, the security was not at her door when he got there. He entered her room. He had broken a soft drink bottle. He was holding it by the neck of the bottle, and he had broken the bottle off to where it was jagged glass. He tried to cut her throat with that bottle. And they had just taken her out of traction. So she was able to fight back a little bit. And I guess scream, and the nurses heard her. And they got in there and got him stopped, got him taken to jail. And the next day, the doctor sent me home. He said, because I was right beside her room. And he said, I'm not taking any chances. He said, after that happening, he said, he could have got confused and got in your room just as easily as going in her room. and mistaken you for his wife and tried to kill you. So he says, I'm sending you home tomorrow. Which I didn't argue. I was ready to go home. But, I mean, people, they just crazy nowadays. You know, they don't think. They don't stop to think about stuff. They get in all kind of situations. And, I mean, she may have been mad at the church. She may have been mad at Joel. Maybe he had been putting her on or leading her on. Who knows? I mean, these guys lead women on, people on, just to get them to give money. You know how they are. And she probably got infatuated with him and thought she was going to end up with him or something, and then later find out no, she wasn't, and she says, well, I'm going to fix him. I'm just speculating, y'all. Anything could have happened, but I just can't imagine things to get so bad that I would go in a church with a rifle in my hand, dragging my 5-year-old child with me to shoot someone. I mean, yeah, Joanne, there's no telling what happened. There's no telling why she did that. But 30 years old and have her 5-year-old child with her. I mean, I would have at least got someone to watch my 5-year-old. You know, I wouldn't have put my 5-year-old in danger because I was mad at someone or wanted to take revenge out on somebody for something. I mean, yeah, you never know, Susan. You just never know. Just like stuff that goes on YouTube. You know, these guys get on these videos and they, especially TikTok, they get on these videos and try to act real sexy and lead women on. And I've heard of them having cyber sex and all this stuff. Well, these women get infatuated with these guys and they think they're going to end up with them. They don't have the sense to know that, no, you're never going to get close to that guy. You're just going to pay him money. That's all he wants from you. And you can see where that could go awry too, you know. If they could ever find out where those guys were or get close to them, they might want to take some revenge out on them too. I mean, this is a crazy world we live in. Yeah, I can imagine his daddy left him well to do too, but he's brought in a lot of money from that church. And how they can say that churches are non-profit is beyond me. Every bit of a church is a profit. Every bit of it's profit. Yeah, if you basically they want you to trust in them and the church more and give the church more money is what they want. Because a lot of these good so-called Christians that are going to church, they don't even believe in God themselves. They're just there for the show. But I never meant to get on this tantrum. It blew my mind when they said it was a female. A 30-year-old female with her 5-year-old child. And that child is in critical condition right now because the child was shot too. She was killed and her child was shot in critical condition. I mean, I just don't know, y'all. This world is just going to, you know, where in a handbasket. And when Joel was speaking, that was just an hour ago. That was just an hour ago that they released that press release where they were telling about the shooting. I don't know if they've got anything more recent than that or not, but The most recent I could find on it was just an hour ago. Yeah, I think that was the most recent one, was 1 hour ago. This was also released where they heard gunfire. You can hear the shooting. That was quite a few gunshots. And they said it was right after the regular service, and it was leading into when they were going to start the Spanish service. I know, April. Yeah, but you know, how are they going to step up patrol to all the churches? How many churches do you think are in Houston? And are they just going to do it in Houston, or are they going to do it all over the state of Texas? And I don't think they're going to be able to spare enough cops to put them at the church doors every single time there's somebody going to church. They have Wednesday night services. They have Sunday services. Sometimes some churches have church functions almost every night of the week. Especially big churches like that one. I know they can't protect everybody. I mean, they just can't do it. They don't have enough policemen. Well, I guess Gladys didn't make it back in, did she? Poor lady, she figured, well, we were gone for good. Yeah, they'll all profit from this, I'm sure. Does anybody know what the score is? Oh, San Francisco 10, Chiefs 2 or 3. I can't see it. '49ers are 10 and Chiefs are 3. So I figured I'd get back on after all that. I mean, everybody is considered watching the football game, and we're not, but you had a doctor named Hutchinson. And I wanted to see the halftime show. I guess I'll have to wait and watch the halftime show on YouTube. That's where I usually watch it if I miss it on TV, or if they don't show it on regular TV. I'll wait till after the game, and then I'll watch the halftime show on YouTube. Somebody always posts the halftime show on YouTube. And you know, even if they find out the reason why that woman did that, they probably will not tell it on the news. No way they're going to tell it on the news. Oh, my nose itches. See, maybe one of her boys is home and I can send them an email for them to tell Gladys that we're back online. There, I sent it. Maybe if the boys are home, they'll give her the message that we're back live. She should have got a notification that I went back live again. And Hutchison was your husband's last name? How neat. Oh, the halftime show's on? Seemed like it'd be too early for the halftime show to be on, but I guess maybe it's been on that. Well, it's 7 o'clock here, so 7:17, so probably is halftime. I was going to show halftime on my live, but I couldn't get the damn watch my words. I couldn't get the game back up, or I couldn't get it up to even be able to see it, much less show it on my live. Let's see if I can bring it up, because somebody is going to be filming it. I guarantee you.
On social media, fans of Taylor Swift and aviation journalists believe they've identified Swift's private jet labeled the football era. It arrived from Tokyo's airport to Los Angeles' LAX airport just after 3:30 p.m. local time yesterday. Well, joining us live this morning to further break all of this down is Donna Werdelich, professor of practice at Virginia Tech University. Donna, good morning to you. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh,
Thank you so much. Excited for today. Big day indeed.
I am so excited as well. So for those that have not been paying attention to the headlines, what is the Taylor Swift effect and how does it relate to this year's Super Bowl?
It's so interesting. We were just talking about this in class the other day, how it has added to the overall excitement. Obviously, from an overall brand perspective, all the Swifties are on board. The connection between fathers and daughters now with the Super Bowl is stronger than ever. And from a financial perspective, her overall involvement in the Super Bowl and all of the showings have added 316 million.
Goes to where? Let's see. Apple Music Super Bowl. Yeah, but the one I bring up is 2023, last year's game. Super Bowl 2024. Well, if this is live, it is showing it for overhead, but it doesn't even look like it's real. And you wouldn't be able to actually see, probably tell. I mean, you can see them walking around on this field, but look how tiny they look. This is right now during the game on this. This is that Apple Music that April was talking about. But you see it from overhead. I mean, those are the real players, the football players walking around on the field. So I'm sure that's how they're going to show it for halftime, too. It'll be from overhead. But yeah, I usually just wait till after the game if I don't catch it during the game. Because most of the time they have it live on TV, you can see it. And I just sit there and watch the games. But I wasn't able to find it on my TV on regular cable or either of the the Wi-Fi, the streaming, live streaming. Not without registering, paying more money, which I'm not going to do. So I'll just wait till after the game and I'll watch it on YouTube. I'll watch the halftime show. Grayson says, I like the Steelers. Susan said, not watching the game because I don't have the TV plugged in. Well, like April said, you can watch it on this Apple Music. but it's going to be from overhead, and it looks almost like it's a game. I mean, a video game. It doesn't look real, actually. See what comes up on this one. Yeah, they give you live coverage of it, but it's not the way we're used to watching it. It gives you the screen from straight above them. It says that the score is 10-3. And I'm sure that's probably the way they're going to show the halftime from a straight overhead, which you're not going to be able to tell a whole lot. I mean, they make enough money off of these games that they shouldn't make you pay extra money just to be able to watch it on television, you know? Little buddy's knocking at the door. I've given you food. I'm not giving you any more. PLS invite me to the stream. Zula. You are in the stream. Who is Fred? Why do you're asking if we have knives or guns? Yeah, it's on Paramount Plus and CBS, but you've got to subscribe to their channel. It's $5.99 a month to even get on it. I've got Prime or Paramount, but I don't have the Paramount Plus or the Prime Plus. Little buddy, I'm not giving you anything else. You got a bowl full of food over there. He wants a treat, and I don't have any more treats. He's eating all the treats. Little buddy, you got food in your dish. Go eat it. Should have been my Bills in the Super Bowl. Little buddy, stay away from there. Little buddy, get away from the food over there. He wants more canned cat food. He's already eaten a whole can today. He can eat some dry food. Little buddy, Little buddy, get away from there. Little buddy, what is your problem? He's over there rubbing on the cat food bags. And he's got a half a bowl of cat food over there. I just gave you cat food a little while ago. Go eat it. He says, but Mama, that's not what I want. Little buddy, quit. Hey. You can rub all you want on those bags. The bag ain't going to give you nothing. Silly cat. Not the way it should be thought. What is going on with my screen? Are you talking to me, Joanne? When I got back on live, it was locked on vertical and I can't change it. I'd have to end the live again and I didn't want to end it. Yeah, when I tried to bring up the game, it knocked my live off. It just cut my live off completely. And I couldn't get it back, so I had to start another one. And when I started the other one, it had me locked in vertical. I can't change it without ending the live to do it. Little buddy, get away from the cat food bags. Good gracious, kitty. Good gracious. Are you starving? You're not starving as much as you've eaten today. No, you're not. She wants me to be upright and proper for us, as long as she's not uptight. Well, I missed something in the conversation because I don't know what y'all talking about. He wants attention. Oh, wait, he thought. Yeah, I know. He'll go over there and he'll rattle on the bags and rub on them. And then he'll come back to me and rub on my legs and want me to pet him. See if I can show you. There he is. There he is. Well, now you walk off since I got the camera down here. Come here. Come on. Come back here. There he is. Turn around. I want your tail up to the camera. He's some cat, I tell you. He's spoiled. He is spoiled rotten. Yeah, he plays with me. He says, ooh, that feels good. Can't say he brown noses me. Oh, I'm ready for some halftime food. Y'all ready for halftime food? I'm getting hungry. I don't have nothing to snack on. I didn't fix my loaf of bread. I got to do that. I don't have TV. Are they still at the border? Hands the chips and the salsa in the. I don't have any chips and salsa. Well, I got salsa, my pineapple salsa that I haven't eaten yet, but I don't have any chips to go with it. And there's Nancy McKay. Hello. Welcome to our live chat. I wonder how Gladys is going to be watching the halftime show. Maybe she's subscribed to one of the channels that she can see the game. I mean, when you pay $150, some people pay $300 a month to have cable TV with internet. You should be able to watch any show that comes on the air for anywhere without paying extra. It's halftime there. It tells you tons of places to go to watch it, watch the game, but most of the time you got to subscribe to something to see it. Happened with Chiefs game earlier this season. It was only a Peacock, and no one had that service, so the bar signed up for the month free and showed it on the big screen for people to watch. Yeah, every time I put in to bring it up, it tells you to sign in to Prime Video. I've got Prime. I just don't have Prime Plus. Crazy. And then when I go in where it says watch now, I get Amazon. Well, I fussed at them and they told me about this discount that senior citizens get on one utility a month. You get, I think it's $25 off. And they said, but you can only have it on one. Like your electric bill, your cable bill, that type of thing. And I said, well, I need it on my cable bill. I'm paying too much. And they don't ever tell you that. And I called to complain. And I got one of their technicians on the line from some other state, not from Texas. And they told me, they said, well, you should be signed up for your $25 discount. I said, well, I didn't know I could get it. He said, yes, ma'am, you can get it on one utility. So they signed me up from that. And with other discounts that they gave me, I'm down to paying, what was it, $137 a month for cable and internet, phone, all of it. And I know there's some people paying $300 a month. And sometimes I've been really seriously thinking of canceling cable and just get the super fast internet service, because you can watch everything on the internet that you can on regular TV. People just don't realize it. I said there's no need in paying for all of it. Everyone I click on it. Well, maybe this. But it's not the game. $19,000 people watching, and all they're showing is people walking around outside the stadium. I mean, who wants to watch all that? They need to put the game on there. The halftime show. You can hear all kind of hollering going on, so they may probably have the halftime show going on. I don't know. Sit back and watch too, much like hi, super and servant. Susan and I got bored with TV that I wasn't watching even, except for news and football games. Well, I have cable, so I can watch regular TV or I can watch stuff on the internet. But I'm on the internet all the time because I'm on the YouTube channel and Prime and all that stuff that you don't need regular TV for. I hardly ever watch anything on regular television. So I've been real tempted just to get rid of everything and just go with Wi-Fi. To have the internet and be done with the rest of it. But I'm afraid if I do, it'll cost me just as much as what I'm already paying for all of it. So I'm just keeping what I got for right now. I used to have one of those antennas you put on the wall or window, and this is what's all over the name. Well, I used to have an outside antenna, and since we were up on this high mountain, I picked up 30, 40 channels with just that antenna. The only reason I got cable years ago, and this was back when my son was 14, is because he wanted MTV. All the kids they just had a fit back then when cable first came here to get MTV. All the teenagers had to have MTV. So my son finally wore me down, and I subscribed to cable television so he could watch MTV. And I've had MTV ever since. But you know, I was paying $9.99 a month for cable back then. Big change for what you're paying now. The football is on regular TV. What channel? Because I haven't been able to find it. I have not been able to find it. Let me unplug my phone so I can walk over here. I thought I'd be able to watch it. I was going to view part of it on my live. And Gladys was saying, oh, well, that would be real nice if we could watch the halftime show on your live. But I wasn't able to get it up on my regular television. Find it before was you had to pay to watch it. Channel 5. Okay, let me see. Oh. Channel 5 has it from above. It looks like a video game. It's not showing, the actual game itself. So I don't know where to go to see it. I don't think it's on just regular TV. It's on paid channels is what it's on. It brings you to NFL Game Center Live, but it's not showing the game. It just shows like almost a video game of it. Let me try another channel. Game on Spotlight, game on this, game on that. Well, I can get regular television on my cable, live TV, but I have not found the game. Where are you finding it at on regular television? What channel? It's supposed to be on CBS. Well, I don't know what channel CBS is. See, I hardly ever watch live television.
Basketball on CBS Sports Network. Seton Hall going for their third straight win after a 3-game skid. Villanova looking to get back in the win column.
Well, that's not what I'm looking for either. What channel is CB11?
Extra pass to Mark Armstrong for three. Got it. Villanova outscored Seton Hall 16-5 in the last 5 minutes of the half. Mid-second half, Dixon in the
Well, if I knew how to get to channel 11.
jumper. Good here. Villanova by 20. Dixon, game high 18 points, 7 minutes left. Wildcats force turnover. Dixon to Brandon Hawson. Pass him back and forth. Hawson drills the three. 17 points off the bench for him. Wildcats cruise 80-54. Villanova earns 8th straight win against Seton Hall, and it's the largest loss of the season for the Pirates. More now from the crew that called this game.
Back here in Philadelphia, CBS Sports HQ game recap along with Pete Gill, and I'm Tom McCarthy. Big win for Villanova, not only on the offensive end, but also on the defensive end.
Unbelievable, Tom. They did it both ends, as you're saying. Offense was great, 14 threes, over 53% from the field. Defensively, they locked down Seton Hall. Tremendous effort for the Wildcats.
Yeah, really good job by Villanova. You see the final stat. They shot 54%. They live and die from beyond the arc, and today they had some clean living because they were 14 of 30 from beyond the arc.
Exactly, and they got 19 points off the turnovers by Seton Hall. So
It used to be 5.
Going, so tremendous effort for Villanova.
And we know that Eric Dixon, you see 18 points, 8 of 13 from the floor, that he is impactful. He certainly was today, but they got help from other places too.
No question. Dixon was great, but Hausen off the bench. Dixon inside, outside. Hausen from way down. Tom, that's a 4-point shot. Forget about it. A tremendous shooter. Here we go. Longino here from downtown. So 14 threes. Tremendous shooting display by the Wildcats.
Yeah, about a half dozen guys had 3-pointers for Villanova. That impact was huge.
Well, if I could get to 5, it might,
Exactly.
or get to 11, and I can't get to either one of them.
So big effort today. Moving forward, Villanova's got a chance to go back to the big dance.
All right, Villanova wins it today over Seton Hall. For Pete Gillen, I'm Tom McCarthy. The final score, Villanova 80, Seton Hall 54. So long from Philadelphia.
Alex Ovechkin heating up. Goals in 4 straight games, including every one since the All-Star break ended. Picking up mid-second period, game tied at 1. Dylan Strong to Ovechkin. Passes across, deflects it in the net. His 5th straight game with a goal. Caps up 2-1. Ovechkin, the 5th player in NHL history with a 5-game goal streak at age 38 or older. Just a minute later, Canucks on the attack. Elias Pettersson drops it for Nils Hoglander. Backhander. Gorgeous goal from Hoglander. Equalizing, tied it to his 16th.
Yeah, I can't get to any of the channels that I want to get to.
Tackles out of 2-on-1. One-timer by Rasmus Sandin. Saved by Thatcher Demko. Oh, what a save. He finished with 31. None bigger than that. Outstretched. 10 seconds left. Connor McMichaels intercepted by JT Miller. And Miller. Walk me off.
I can get everything but what I'm looking for, y'all. And I've got 2 remotes that work my TV. That's the problem. And if I go down to CBS, you try to watch the game, and it wants you to enroll in, what is it, Prime or something else. And I've already got Prime. I just don't have Prime Plus. Well, I can't sign in because I'm on my phone. Let me get my other phone over here. Or my little deal. It tells me to sign in, and it's probably going to want to charge me. Oh, man. We got put this phone down. This camera down for a minute. Tells you to go to CBS. And if I can get there, I'll probably do it after all of it's over. /TV / Roku. Oh man, I'm not believing this. Enter code C 79 KZ. Well, then it says return to your Roku and start streaming. It takes me around in a circle. This is crazy. It says return to Roku to start streaming. So that's where I'm at. I hate to keep ignoring y'all. It's game day. And see, it brings me right back to start your free trial. Did y'all have to sign up for the free trial to be able to watch it? I can bring it up, but I've got to subscribe to this subscription to pay $5.99 a month plus tax. Or either I have to sign up for $11.99 a month, which I'm not going to do. I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, you got to sign up for Paramount for either $5.99 a month, or if you add Showtime with it, you get it for $11.99 a month. I'm not going to sign up for either one. I'm sorry. I'll just watch the halftime show later. I mean, it's ridiculous to have to do that. No matter where I go on this channel, whether it's on live TV or whether it's on the through Wi-Fi, through anywhere, you got to sign up to watch it. You can't watch it for free. And I've got Paramount, I've got Roku, I've got all these channels. But when you get on there, you got to sign up and pay more money, or you don't watch any of it. Well, hello, whoever you are. I am better 73. I don't know who you are, but get back over here so I can see the chat good. Oh man. It would have been nice to be able to watch the game, and there's many a times that I have been able to watch it, but I'm not paying more money for any of this stuff. YouTube already costs me enough to buy stuff that I show on my channel and all this other stuff. I'm fine. I am better 73. It's Usher. I mean, no, I pay for cable. I pay for everything. I'm not going to pay more money just to watch the Super Bowl game. That's crazy. You should be able to watch anything that comes through TV without having to pay more money. I think I'm going to go grab some of my Valentine cookies out of the freezer and eat them. I froze some of them because I couldn't eat them all. I didn't want to eat them all. I mean, I could have eaten them, but it's on where? On YouTube TV? Yeah, YouTube for TV here is $72 a month. And I could probably get it on my other I'm downloading the app to see. I'm not either. Yeah, but this screen comes up when I try to download the app. I don't know if you can see that. You can't. But the first thing it's asking me for is my credit card information, but it tells me the app is free. I get a free membership. So why do they need my credit card? Your credit card will not be charged for your free membership. Well, then why do they want my credit card information? No, I'm not giving them nothing because I'm not going to let them charge me. I know they will. Well, we got some people in here in chat that I've not seen before. Where did all these people come from, y'all? Hello, new people. I don't know who you are, but... Well, good. If you sub to my channel, welcome. Oh. I gotta find something to snack on. I'm hungry, y'all. Eat a cracker. The critters are crawling out of the cracks. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Susan. That tickled me that you said it that way. I wouldn't have thought of that. Yeah, welcome to any nice people. Who is I'm Better 73? Kick him out. What is he saying? Don't tell him what. Oh, I know. And even after you try to stop the subscription, they still charge you. It's 8:09 p.m. here. A cracker? That's the only thing handy I could find. Gonna go load up your truck? Where are you going that you gotta load your truck? Well, it just turned 8:11 here too, Joanne. So you're the same time I am, wherever you're at. I don't know where you're at. The dump? Oh, okay. You've been cleaning up your yard and house, huh? Hmm. Oklahoma state line is not too far from north central Texas. What looks like Mahomes is messing around tonight. Yep, I'm in Texas. Just south of Fort Worth and Dallas. Hmm.
That's been huge. This should be a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3.
Look what I found, y'all.
3rd and less than 1. It's Rice with the. Can he use Rice? A lot of. Oh, he threw it to him. Might almost look like this is another version of that. Put him in the backfield. Would he do that in a Super? It looked like it kind of like wanted to be like, hey, there you are.
Who looks tired, Brenda?
79 catches on the season for Rice. And it's caught at the 10-yard line.
I want you to watch the safeties.
That's the game, y'all. There's Taylor Swift. Oh, well, she was there a minute ago.
This Maya's flying around defense right now. Hard
Hargrave with the recovers here in the first half. Usually. Trying to get around. Personal foul. Horse collar. Horse collar here, Gene Steratore called. Yeah, on Nick Buckle right there at that initial grab. That's a horse collar tackle, safety foul. Yeah, that's close. It's the right. Tatted off the 9-yard run as Depot. Pacheco. This is Kelsey. He was.
Oh, he comes over to Andy. He goes, keep me in. What happened is, Noah Gray, the tight end, tried to block Lenore, and Lenore made him swim. And
2nd and 9. Halfway. Tracy.
Jim, we saw the frustration from Travis Kelsey on Christmas 10 in frustration. Isaiah Pacheco also frustrated.
I guess it's the replay, but
Pacheco lose confidence in himself. Andy Reid saying to him,
because right now the score here is 3-0.
Man to man. But if you look and going to get Purdy down, and that's like so much in the last few games. So now the second punt prepared for these tight ends. Last one was a hug rush slide.
So is the game over?
For a moment, Richie Joy catch you, Jim.
Now, sometimes it's Dre Greenlaw, Pretty.
He's an outstanding game.
I went to YouTube.
2 interceptions, including the game.
Covers opposing teams like him and the tandem of Warner are about as for him. And he can run a little bit, but he doesn't have
Vanderbilt, who started his career up at Green Bay. Flanagan fouls him.
watching practice good. I mean, Burks, Flanagan fouls, same thing, and here comes the card to Lucian. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, the score here is 3-0.
That's where I think you're going to see him go.
So I guess it is a replay of it, right?
As he tries to get the forward. Didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
This really what we're talking about is this box area.
You see Noah Gray is kind of in the area there, Gene.
On the outside, chase you up.
Pacheco takes the pitch. And he's got him as the first wide receiver to throw a Super Bowl touchdown pass since Antoine the Seahawks. And Jennings was a quarterback in high school. 2nd and 2. That's a first. That was something and do something.
So you can watch the game even if you can't get it on TV. You'll be able to see it on YouTube. You'll be able to see the halftime show too.
Kelsey has one catch for 1 yard. The push it here to Pacheco.
Holmes takes another hit. Gregory pushes Donovan Smith right to Clark coming in. The Niners cannot win the Super Bowl this year.
10-6.
Edwards-Helaire comes into the game and Bosa play.
Fred Warner, he's unbelievable. Right there and disrupt and throw him right back.
2-minute mark. Bosa coming around. He's got his man. He's got Watson for a first down at the 39-yard.
Holding Kelsey. So this is going to be Mahomes extending. Holding. He's going to go up, around, and Mahomes is dying for you to go to
on this play.
So is the game still being played or is it over? Since they've got replays of it already. Yes, you have not missed halftime. See if you can fast forward it. I don't know. Let's see. I didn't even think of that. Stupid me. Yeah, you can. So it is a replay. 10-3 now. Let me speed it up some more. It says 49ers versus Chiefs. 3rd quarter full game.
Defensive key piece to that unit, and he felt like that was something they were going to really have to overcome. That's an Achilles injury for Greenlaw. So Kyle Shanahan knows that this is going to be a four-quarter game and loves to start, obviously, here in the third.
Second and 10. Another marker out. Offense number 65. 5-yard penalty. Bill, second out.
And this is happening because of you're trying to draw these guys outside door to see the play. Wow, coming in with Kansas City 2 weeks to prepare, huge advantage on special teams, and right now you got short yard situations. Going for it, I guess.
Hey.
Well, even at the end of this video, the score is still 10-3. So that's not even the full game.
From the 44. Now chasing after Purdy. Good throw. Now let's go down to Evan. With Jimmy.
So they haven't had halftime yet? Is that what y'all were saying? What is going on with all these trolls in here tonight? Yeah, they're in the third quarter already. I'm going to take care of them. Y'all just hold on a minute. That should have took care of them. I went in and changed the setting and I put it back to subscribers only. So if they want to get in and harass anybody or cause problems, they're going to have to subscribe to do it. Looks like that got rid of a few of them, huh? None of them were subscribed to my channel. That's why they're gone. I don't mind people coming in to chat, but I don't go for all this craziness. Who did it, Susan? Who did what? Chiefs scored 13-10 now. Well, I can't see any of it because it doesn't even show the whole thing. You gonna kick me now? Susan. Ten to 13. Is the game over yet? Because I haven't been able to watch it. Hey, Lanky Danky. Welcome to chat. That's what I thought. What's your question, Lanky Danky? Hey, what? And why would I need that, Lanky? Ohioan? What do I need tax protection for? What? Really, you need to translate that to Texan, Lanky Danky. Well, I've had to work hard to get them. Those subscribers did not come easy. I don't understand that conversation. I would like to know too, Susan. I don't have a clue. Grimace is purple and works for McDonald's. What? Y'all lost me. Oh, Grimace is a drink? Well, evidently he subscribed to get in, whoever it is. No, in Serious Phantoms. What? They don't make sense, Susan. I will be right back, y'all. You know, it's gotten colder. I don't know what the temperature is. 38 degrees. Whew. I knew it was getting chilly in here. What? You just found the game on the radio? I can't find the current game. I mean, everything is already past tense. So I'm not going to worry about it no more. Thank you, Susan. Fourth quarter. '49ers scored. I know, Susan. I didn't understand all that crap either. Well, hello, Aiden. I don't know that I've seen you in my chat before, but welcome. They blocked the extra point. I don't know. I haven't checked. You mean my total watch time hours on YouTube? It's quite a bit. I don't know exactly what it is offhand. Why does Aiden have Linda's picture? That's what I'm wondering. Why do you have my picture, Aiden? I see that. He's got my picture up on his his YouTube page. Aiden, I suggest you get my picture off of your page right now. Put your own damn picture on there and take mine off. I don't want my picture on your page. Connie, he's got my picture on his YouTube page. Go to his YouTube page and see what's there. He's got my photograph up on his YouTube page. And I don't want it there. It's his profile picture. Or her profile picture, whoever he or she is. And I'm telling whoever you are, Aiden, take my picture off of your your YouTube page. I do not want my photograph on your profile picture. Is that plain enough? Where did Aiden go? Yeah, but what I'm mad about is they've got my photograph on his profile page on YouTube. Like it's my picture, it's my page and it's not mine. He's got 100 or she, whoever she or he is, they've got 151 subscribers and 103 videos. And they've got my picture for their profile picture. He's got two. You go to his home page on YouTube, and my photograph is on his profile. That's the reason my picture shows up when he's in our live chat, because he's got my photograph on his profile. And you click on his videos, and there's another picture up that might be him. I don't know. But it's all gamings and soldier shit and crap. I don't want my photograph on your profile. I hope he's taking it down. Put his own up. Thank you. He took it down apparently, but he better not put it back up. And if he goes out of chat and comes back in, his own picture should come up and not mine. It's still showing my picture in his profile on my live chat because he hasn't left chat to come back in. He was probably trying to get subscribers by having my photograph on his profile picture or his profile page, Connie. If you'll click on his name in chat, it'll take you to his page. And when I clicked on it, it brought up his YouTube page with his profile, and it had my photograph on his profile picture, for his profile picture. It appears that he's changed it and maybe put his own picture up. He's got a guy's picture up there now. At least mine is not there for the time being, even though it still shows up in live chat. Oh, I'm going to stop now. He's taken my picture off of his page, off of his profile. And the next time he comes into chat, it should show up the other picture he's got, not mine. But as long as he stays in chat, the picture's not going to change. You just ate a roasted candy caramel or something? A what? I can't see it. It's behind the heart. What is the heart there for? What does it do? Would somebody please tell me? I know it's got hearts coming up out of it all the time. I got the screenshot. The game's tied, Susan? Wow. Well, hey, Too Tall Rob. Cool. That's kind of neat, but they put it in a bad spot, you know? They really did. They put it in a bad spot. See, Aiden's got another picture up there now. It's okay, Aiden. I don't like my photograph being used on other people's web page or their profile in that matter. I mean, you're welcome to my chat anytime, but use your own profile picture for your page. You'll get a lot more subs and views using your own pictures. Don't use someone else's. I mean, it looks like you got a pretty decent gaming platform going on, but, you know, I'm not into gaming and stuff, so I'd rather not have my picture on there. Yeah, that may not be his picture. It may be some other guy's picture that he's put up there. As long as it's not mine. Looks like he's got a fairly new channel, whoever it is. He's got Jimmy Aka Mr. Beast now. I don't know who it is a picture of, to tell you the truth. He's only been a member, only had his channel for a year. He's got 151 subscribers, 103 videos, but get this, he's got 100,000 views already. Yeah, he don't need to be using my picture. That's for sure. Is the game over? Hi, Ann. Hello. Really, I need thumbs up, y'all. I've only got 9 thumbs up. The game is 16-16. Hmm. 49ers won. Oh, 4 minutes still. Oh, okay, Ann. Your hubby gonna plant some potatoes, huh? They're tied. Oh, wow. Now they're going to have a tiebreaker. In Home Depot buckets. I got a lot of my stuff planted in buckets. Some from Home Depot, some from, well, no, I don't think I have Home Depot buckets, but I've got Lowe's, I've got Brahms. I don't have any orange Home Depot buckets, though. I'm from Venus. It's the love planet. April. That's what kind of bucket Shelly has. You have the orange one, Shelly? Well, I bought most of my Lowe's buckets when they had them on sale for $1.98 a bucket. I went in there several times because I could only get so many of them in my car. And I ended up with quite a few buckets. I think I ended up with about 25 or 30 buckets, but they were $1.98 a piece. Well, overtime. See, I forget all the football lingo. I've been away from it for so long. Linda, you're still on. Cool. Yeah, when I tried to bring up the football game and I logged into that, it knocked my live off. It cut my live completely off. And then I went through all kind of stuff trying to get back on. And then it had me locked on vertical. So the only way I could change that setting was to end the live and start another one. And I didn't want to do that. So I just left it vertical this time. I see Aiden must be gone. Haven't seen him in chat lately, or her, whoever he or she is. Yeah, Gladys. We should have set Gladys on Aiden. Tell me what you missed. We had someone come in and had my picture on his profile. So where his name shows up, it had my picture, not his or hers. And I went to their YouTube page and saw that they had my picture on their profile. And I got mad about it, and I told them they needed to take it down. And he finally did, but I'm going to have to keep checking on it because he might put it back up. Yep, a bunch of BS. And then we had so many trolls on here, I had to go in and change the setting back to subscribers only. There was probably 5 or 6 that disappeared when I did that. They come in chat talking all kind of crazy stuff, Gladys. You couldn't even understand what they were talking about. You missed all the fun. $19.16. Okay, April. I guess they figure if they use my profile picture, people will think that's my YouTube channel and they'll subscribe to it. But I mean, he doesn't have that many subscribers, but he's got over 100,000 views already. I mean, that's ridiculous. Yeah, 2 minutes in football games, that's a long time. I mean, it could take them 30 minutes to play 2 minutes. No, I don't listen to gangster rap. I don't think I ever have. I like I like Pears. You're somebody new. I haven't seen you in chat before. 16 to 16, 2 minutes left. Oh, wow. 19 now, 49ers. 19 to 16, 49ers are ahead. I am Arkansanian. Well, you're welcome, Arkansanian. I'm a North Carolinian living in Texas. Well, Joanne, if you have to leave us, good night. Have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see you in my next live. Like, we got two Joannes in here tonight. Joanne Dula and Joanne Hutchinson. The next score will be the other team. They'll get that, and they'll tie again. It'll be 49 to 49. They could go all night like that. They'll get down to the last two seconds, and they're going to tie again. I should bet money. Too tall, Rob. You've been hanging too many donuts. I've never seen that done before. Went into your live and there was nobody there but you and a donut hanging in the middle of the screen. A Krispy Kreme. Someone keeps deleting your text, Gladys? Well, I'm not doing it. Nobody could do it but April or you or who else is we got Susan. We had Connie in here. I mean, I don't think any of them would delete your text. Put a 5 in the chat if you like the way I dangle a donut. People come across that and they click on that to watch it just to see what's going on with hanging donuts. I said I wanted to get those trolls and somebody deleted it. Oh, this has been a night, I tell you. And I still have not made my loaf of bread. I guess it can wait. And there's Brendan Riggins back. Have you seen any of my shorts, Linda? I don't think I have looked at any of the shorts. I've clicked on a couple of your videos. After that hanging donut, I'm not sure it's safe to click on one of your shorts. You're having just a few more cookies. You can get Rob's donut. It's probably still hanging on the porch. 49ers are winning. '49ers lost yet? No, they were ahead. But hey, anything can happen in 5 seconds of a game. There's nothing like a hanging donut. Gladys, you're terrible. Chiefs are on the 10-yard. 19-16. Oh my God. Too tall, Rob. I don't. Do not be afraid of what I download in my shorts. Oh my God. I guess I read that wrong. Did you read? Did you read his statement, Gladys? Oh, let me see. I know. Yeah, do not be afraid of what I download in my shorts. That did come, sounded kind of a little bit off. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. I'm surprised Gladys didn't pick up on that statement. I wear a swimmy donut at the pool. Oh. Oh my God. Make a witch sound? What are you talking about? Make a witch sound. I think April needs to leave those cookies alone. It has a little ducky on it too. I don't know what you're putting in your cookies, April. Oh, go ahead and touch it, Susan. Oh my God. I have too much fun on my lives, I'll tell you I do. Oh. And my donut shop has a swimming donut dangling above the awning. The awning. Oh man. Chocolate, anyone? We always have a good time, Joanne. I'm usually laughing so hard I'm crying. I mean, yeah, it had to get at least up to 1% before it would reconnect. I forgot I had unplugged the charger when I got up and walked over to the TV trying to get the game on. And when I came back over and sat down, I didn't plug the charger back into it. Sexy tight bottoms. Well, has anybody won the game yet? I missed everything. They've not won the game yet? Still in overtime? Okay. So I didn't miss anything. Whew. And I was able to catch my breath. I mean, let's face it, folks. You strolling through the internet on YouTube and you come across this video that's supposed to be live. I mean, it was live. And this donut is hanging from the porch. And I don't know, I forgot the title of it, but it said, "Come and watch my donut hang," or something like that. Oh my God, no, I'm not tired. I've just been laughing so hard. Oh my. Whew. I'm laughing so hard I'm getting tired of laughing. It's making me cough so much. What crying day that again? Dr. Pepper, sorry. Well, I think this is the longest live I've had since I've been doing lives. And we had an intermission. We had a first half and a second half with the intermission in between. And there's Snow White. Hey, Snow White, how are you doing this evening? I don't know about you Too Tall, Rob, the way you word things. I think I got room for a barbecue beef in a basket. A barbecued beef tip and biscuit. That was a lot different from what you first said. Oh my God. Really? Yep, I agree with you. We're in overtime and talking about donuts and Too Tall Rob shorts. Oh, so that's what it is. It's speech text, speech to text, and it kind of plays with you, don't it? I'm afraid to use that because there's no telling what would show up. Oh my God, I'm crying. With my southern drawl and the way I talk, if I use that speech to text, there's no telling what would come up on the screen. Oh. Well, I guess the thing can only translate as good as you speak to it. Whew. Oh, man. Who knew it could be so much fun? Rob, how tall are you? Google doesn't like accents. I'm from New Jersey. 6'8". Wow, that's tall. That's quite a tall drink of water right there. 6'8". I had 3 uncles and a grandfather that was all of them 6'5", and I thought that was tall, but 6'8". Joanne says, I don't want a donut. I'd rather have a pickle. Bread and butter. Too Tall Rob likes his bread and butter. Oh. Bread and butter pickle. Well, mine keeps dying on me because I won't let it charge up enough. It gets to 1% and it reconnects. I'm on for another minute or two and then it drains the battery back to 0. Kicks me off again. Who is MLBB Legend? Haven't seen you. Hello, whoever you are. Welcome to our chat. Well, I don't mind you call me Grandma. How are you doing tonight? Who won the game? Yeah, who won? April said game was over, so I said, who won? It's not over yet? I've been blocked from my hacked game. What? LOL. Hacked. Right when it got good, you got hacked? Well, mine is barely at 1%. That's why it keeps cutting off. I forgot to plug it in before, so it died. And now it's only getting up to 1% before it reconnects to YouTube. I never watch, I just eat. Well, what's going on with the game? Does anybody know? I'm eating cherry preserves out of a jar. 4 minutes left, 22-19. 49ers, but Chiefs have the ball. Yeah, it still ain't over yet. You miss seeing those tight ends. I mean, the whole team. On a spoon. Well, I hope you were eating them off of a spoon. Look at all the hearts. April. I want to spank tight ends. Here we go again. I could think of a few things she might be eating them on. Especially when she's got those good-looking guys walking on the beach in front of her house wearing Speedos. Those good-looking Italians wearing Speedos. Toast. Yeah, I bet toast. I don't know who Pausley is, but welcome. I have kids around. Well, hopefully they're not reading chat. They're traumatized. Your kids are not even listening to us or me. It's Paisley. Rated X. Well, who is that guy? Whoever that is, welcome. Can we see what's in the fridge? Whose fridge? A walkthrough of the fridge? Who's saying that, Paisley? Happy to be here. Why are you curious about my refrigerator? There's food in there, like in everybody's refrigerator. Why is yours empty, April? Your kids are 4 and 14. Well, the 4-year-old probably doesn't care what's going on. The 14-year-old might be a little curious. April ate it all. Yep, she was down to her last jar of cherries. All April's done today is eat. A man gave a gift of $10 to a children's house, and he said that I'm a very good person. I paid $50 half an hour ago, so I am super human being. Chiefs won. So you mean they scored at the very last thing and won? Because the 49ers were ahead, right? So in the last few seconds, the Chiefs scored and they won the game. I told you they'd probably tie. I didn't realize that they would win. You're 19, MLBB legend. You're 31, Paisley. The game is 25-22. Well, how did the Chiefs win? Y'all got me confused. I'm going to have to go on the internet to find out who won the game. Kansas Chiefs won. What was the score? What was the ending score, Connie? Touchdown. $25-22. So the Chiefs got 25 and 49ers 22. It was just the opposite before. Wow, they made a good comeback, didn't they? It's football, MLBB legend, the super game. Well, I'm glad your team won, Susan. Gladys, you're asking Connie if that was the team you liked? You don't know which team you liked? I think it's that idiot is back just with a different profile. Who knows? What? I just caught my daughter doing only fans. What should I punish her? What? That doesn't make sense. Overtime is no longer sudden death. Each team has to possess the ball. Then after that, even if the team scored in the post possession after that, whoever scores wins. I like all the game. So the game is not over yet, Connie. They made a touchdown, so now the other team has got to have the ball and try to beat them. I don't know what either one of y'all are talking about. And I'm so confused on the game, I don't even know who won. Oh, the time ran out. It's over. Oh, okay, Connie. Well, that's what I thought happened, but Linda, here we go. Connie, are you using voice over text or voice to text? It says, Leonard's over because each team looks like piss. Then Kansas got the Ponzies and one they scored. I mean, I know what you meant, but it's funny to read what was spelled up there. It was just funny to read it, Connie. I know you have trouble typing, and I understand. But you make my night. Yeah, I know, Connie. I'm not making fun of you. It was just funny reading it the way I read it. And I didn't want to say anything the first time I read it. But I got tickled at myself when I was reading it. And I had to go back and read it again. Oh, that's good, Connie. That's what I wanted to do, is get you laughing. No, I've been drinking. I got Sun Drop here, And I had lemon tea here. I don't drink alcohol. I'm just in a funny mood tonight, and some of these posts that I've been reading just strike me kind of funny, especially Too Tall Rob's. I mean, that just cracked me up. Did he disappear? I haven't seen him here lately. Oh. I typed Dickie instead of Ducky. I noticed that, April. Bitman wearing white on the road. What is that, huh? Oh, I know she did. I know, we ran him off. He didn't know what to think of us. Scared that poor man to death. He probably lost 3 inches of his height being in my chat tonight. Oh, man. Well, I was hoping to get Too Tall Rob laughing at his own post that he was putting up. Because he sure got me laughing. I'm going to have to try that voice to text sometime and see how bad it destroys my language. We up the hanging donut. Beware, Rob. Women are wild. Well, it did tickle me when we were talking about hanging donuts. And he said something about, he asked me if I watched his shorts. And I said, not really. And he said something about, what was it? There's no telling what he was going to download in his shorts. That just struck me as funny. We live, love, it's... I want a pink one with sprinkles. Well, thank you, Aviation Disaster, for that super chat. I appreciate that. Oh, man. That was so funny. I would have loved to seen Too Tall Rob when we were getting in that conversation about what he was posting. I bet he was laughing too. What I just said about when Too Tall Rob said there was no telling what he'd download in his shorts. Huh. And when I found out he was 6'8", I thought to myself, well, those downloads have got a ways to go. Donut download. Yeah, I know. I got a super chat. Can you believe that? I got a super chat from Aviation Disasters. Thank you so much. Whew. I need a brownie to keep up with it. Oh, well, I hope they're nothing like April's cookies. Or a long maple bar. There's Lanky Danky. Oh, brownies time. Yes, I remember you. You're 45 minutes from Krispy Kreme. No problem, but I'm not a donut. Really? Running blocker. I haven't seen you in chat either before, but welcome. Yo, the meth be hitting me hard tonight. Too many shadows walking around my house. Yep, donut holes are good. Put one in the mail to Joanne. Snow White's working on some chicken. I got me a roasted chicken in the refrigerator I need to get out and eat some of. I'm getting hungry. These girls also have children. What is that? Huh? I don't understand that statement, Legend. Sounds like you've been eating cookies all day, April. Running Blocker says, I've just been going from one live stream to the other, talking about drugs. Why would you want to do that, Running Blocker? We're not interested in that type of stuff. Thank you, Connie. There's all kind of trolls come out before midnight, don't they? Exactly. No drugs here. I got a sweep in my kitchen. Yeah, you may have dropped the cookie, April. Your dog got it. Yeah, those dogs are pretty fast. You just eyed a breakfast bar? Well, you're welcome, April. I'm glad you could make it. Where is the mistake that my child turned 11 years old? I missed all of that. I don't know what mistake you're talking about. Oh, you were feeling lonely? Do you know we've been live this time for 3.5 hours? I don't know how long we were on live the first half. Probably 2 hours. But it's sure been fun. Gladys says I need cookies. 7 hours total. I don't think we've been on 7 hours. I made a sandwich and got up, answered the phone, and it disappeared. What, you talking about my live? Yeah, the first one, my battery died on the camera, and it cut the camera off, and it disconnected me. But when I plugged the camera back in and it got up to 1%, it resumed my live. But that's happened to me like 3 times. I won't give my camera time to charge up. It gets to 1 and then it's plugged in and it just runs straight off of the plug-in. No, I didn't come on at 11. I come on at 3 p.m. the first time. It might have been 11 your time. Oh, no, let me see. I can check it and see how long I've been on. I know it's been a long time. We've spent the whole night and afternoon on this. Oh, yeah, my first one was 3 hours. And I've been live here 3.5, so yeah, it's going on 7 hours. I've had 206 views on my first part, the first live I had tonight of this Super Bowl, which was 4 hours ago. Joanne, you leaving us? Okay, Joanne, well, you have a good night, and we'll look forward to seeing you on my next live. Have a good day tomorrow. Well, thank you, Snow White. We'd love to have you in my lives, too. And April says 1 box of cookies ago. Well, I guess we all should get off of here. We've been on here for, like I said, going on 7 hours. That's a long time. But we did have a break in between. We had intermission before I started back up. So we did get a break. Yeah, that's a record for me. I've never been that live for that long in one day before. Okay, y'all, I love every one of you. Please like, share, subscribe to my videos. Above all, watch my videos. I've got tons of them out there. And I'll see you on my next one. Bye. Love y'all. Let me get to this thing. Bye.